Good morning, everybody, and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Thankful Thursday, and I'm going to show you something I've already showed you on Monday. I got these on Saturday. They are the Brute Funer square colored pencils, so I'm not going to go horribly into them because I've already done a swatch and all that fun stuff for them. Today we're just going to color. One of the reasons for Thankful Thursday, of course, is to thank each and every one of you that is in my life and has encouraged me and enriched me with coloring and with coloring supplies and with just friendship. So today what I want to do is I just want to, open up these wonderful, wonderful pencils and color with them. And of course, have a conversation with you all about the wonderful things that I am thankful for. It is coming close to the end of the year. So I want to go through and thank you all very much for joining me and participating with the channel, with the Facebook page, things like that. As you can see, I use a lot of green. Because my greens and yellows are really short. This is a fantastic green for evergreen. So I have been using that quite a bit. I have not put them in a pencil bag yet because I don't have one to put them in. So I've run out of pencil bags. So I'm going to have to buy some more. But I'm not allowed to buy anything until after Christmas. So I have several different sets of pencils that are still in their tins, which to me is just weird. But it is what it is. I'm not allowed to buy anything. So I made that promise with my husband that I would not buy anything that is on my Christmas list until after Christmas. So that's what we're going to stick with. Yeah. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Another one that I use a lot of course, is blues, the dark blue and the light blues. The dark blue more so for eyes, for shadow areas, highlights, things like that. I have not used any of the skin tones yet, so we'll be using those today. And last but not least, of course, is the browns. And of course, I'm using certain browns for the rabbit in Peter Rabbit because I am still working on that book. So those are the pencils that are in the set. I have gone through and I have swatched them. So if you have not seen the swatch video, that is on Collection Mania Monday. So if you haven't seen that video, then go and take a look at it. I do walk through all of the ins and outs of these wonderful pencils and, how to sharpen them and how to, number them and all that fun stuff. They are numbered and named. However, the names is done in Asian writing. So I don't know what the names are. I can't get the silly little app to work on my phone. So I'm going to get my husband to fiddle with that at some point. I just haven't had time to do it. We're going to color this wonderful picture from Heather Valentin. And it comes from, let me take a quick look here just to make sure I have the name of the coloring book properly. Okay, so this comes from Christmas Joy Greatest Hits coloring book. I have it on a PDF, and tomorrow on Flips and Fun Stuff Friday, I'm going to go through and I'm going to flip through some of the PDFs that I have purchased. And one of them is this Christmas Joy Christmas Joy's Greatest Hits, as well as Glitter Gulch coloring book is another one that I purchased. So we will go through those. They are on a PDF, so it will be on the computer, and I will be flipping through that. I will try really hard not to flick my cursor across everything as I'm pointing things out that I think are cute, because I tend to do that. All right, so as I'm coloring, I'm just going to talk with you all. I want to, first of all, express my greatest gratitude for each and every one of you, and for all of you coming and visiting me during our Christmas party, our fantastic Christmas bash, and hanging out with us. I want to congratulate the 3 winners. I have shipped those packages, so they should be getting to you soon. And I really hope that if you are a part of the Facebook group, for all those people that did win, I hope that you will post some wonderful pictures so I can see your faces with the special things. I know that one person won't be opening hers until Christmas because she actually requested that I wrap all of them, and she's going to actually put them under her Christmas tree and open them on Christmas morning with her family. So that's really cool. So I can't wait until she does that. That's going to be fun. Another thing I wanted to express my gratitude for is once we hit 100 subscribers here on the channel, I promised that I would create our My Coloring Corner Facebook group, and we have a wonderful turnout in the Facebook group. Wonderful family, some beautiful pictures being shown in there. If you're not already a part of the Facebook group, I strongly suggest that you join us there, because any picture that I start here, I finish it up and put it on the Facebook group. So if you want to see how something gets finished that I've started on, say, Saturday color alongs, or tips and tricks Tuesday, things like that, head on over to the Facebook group. Once I get it finished up, I usually post it there. Sometimes it takes me a little while to finish them, and that's why I don't have a tendency to finish them on camera. So, basically, if you want to see it finished, you got to go over to the Facebook group. I'm going to move you in a little bit closer here so that you can see what I'm doing. Oh, try not to break all my nails off in the process. Hopefully that's not too close, and you'll actually be able to see what's going on there. Let's see. Sorry about the movements. I just want to give you a closer view, but I still want it to be in focus. So, and this camera is not one that likes to focus. So, as you can see, I'm able to hold these square pencils just the same way you would hold any other pencil. They don't seem to bother my hand at all. I was a little bit concerned about that, being used to coloring with round pencils, that it was going to be hard to get used to holding something with an edge like that, but it doesn't seem to be bothering it at all. And I'm just putting the shadows on this pretty little Christmas elf's nose, and down here on her chin, up around her shoulder here, and in behind her, in front of her hair, because all of those areas, of course, are going to be in the shadow of her skin. So another thing I am really thankful for, of course, is all of the wonderful friends who have stood by me, that encouraged me to continue with the YouTube channel after Coloritaville. And encouraged me to open my own channel and stick with making the videos. Because I was just gonna call it quits. I was just gonna, shut everything down and crawl into my little hole and go color all by myself. And I had some wonderful friends who encouraged me not to do that. That encouraged me to continue what I was doing and um, still share with everyone all of the things I enjoy. So I want to thank every single one of you for continuing to encourage me and continuing to enjoy what I do. To me, um, it's fun. It's not something that I think is helpful most of the time. you know, I do the tips and tricks Tuesday and stuff like that because it's things I've learned. If they're helpful to you, wonderful. I don't expect them to be things that you haven't learned already, or if you are just learning, I want you to understand that I'm not perfect, not even close to perfect with anything I do. So if you have found a different way of doing something and find that it works better for you, of course, follow that. Always follow what you find is best for you. Um, Another thing I want to express my gratitude for on this Thankful Thursday is all of the fantastic artists, such as Heather Valentin, Teresa Goodridge, oh goodness, and a few others, Radu Phrase, and a few others that have joined me in the Facebook group that share not only their insight on coloring and painting and all that fun stuff with the world, as well as their drawings, but encouraging other colorists and other people to enjoy this art as much as possible. Um, One of the great things about Facebook and YouTube and everything else is that no matter who you are, no matter what you do, it gives you an avenue to enjoy or to share your enjoyment with other people, and which is just fantastic to me. Okay, so I think she's coming along quite nicely. And I'm just doing her skin tones here, and I will probably continue this coloring tomorrow. And if we don't finish it tomorrow, maybe on Saturday as well. Actually, no, Saturday I want to do another page out of Teresa Goodridge's book, because it is coming to the end of the holiday, and of course I'm taking some time off to spend with family and everything else. So I also want to apologize for yesterday's video because I tried to do the live stream and messed it up completely. And then YouTube decided that it wanted to mess up even more. So unfortunately, yesterday we didn't have the work in progress Wednesday, so I do apologize for that. And of course, I've been doing my Christmas baking, so I've been busy with that as well. So it's been a busy week. I hope everybody is ready for the holidays, and I know this year is a little off for everybody, so it's a hard one this year. We usually have a guest that comes every year, and she doesn't feel comfortable being out and about with the virus going on and whatnot this year, and I don't blame her whatsoever. I worry about her being home alone, but I will make sure that she is contacted at least on Christmas Day and all that fun stuff. But so we're not going to have any guests whatsoever this year, which is perfectly fine. With the stuff that's going around, I kind of don't want it in my house. I know it's horrible to say, but all right. So we've got her skin tones done. Now let's give her a little bit of pink for her cheeks. And then we'll color her pretty little eyes. I might switch you over to the other camera because this one's kind of blurry. It's probably not helping at all. So I'm going to just switch you over here. There we go. So that you can see a little bit better. I'll turn that light off because, yeah, the light just sort of makes it washed out, so you can't really see the color very well. All right. And of course I should be using my brush, and I just used my hand, and I probably just got pink everywhere. And I'm just trying to follow this cheek line to give her rosy little cheeks. And of course I've got it way too high for you to see. Let's see if I can move this back a little bit so that I can move that up so it's not hanging off the edge. Okay. And of course, last but not least thing that I am thankful for in this world is my family. Um, I have two boys. One is a definite teenager, and some days I'm not very thankful for teenagers, but I am still thankful for him. He's a bit of a handful, but he's a good boy most of the time. Some days I just want to throttle him, but that's typical of children. From what I understand, anyway. My oldest boy is an adult now, so he's grown up quite well, so he's a little bit more responsible. And of course of course I'm completely thankful for my wonderful husband and our lovely little poochie pup. I think I'm going to give her a bit of a pink to her nose too. But the biggest thing I wanted to let you all know was that I was thankful for each and every one of you and all of the things that you have done for me and for the channel, as well as the Facebook page. I have several people that are on my list of of people that have done so much for me and so much to encourage me in this endeavor that make me so happy and so feeling so blessed that they were able to believe in me and stick by me, even when a lot of people felt I had done something wrong. So for them, I am eternally grateful. I'm also, extremely thankful to um, the members of Coloritaville, and yes, I will throw that name out here, for making me see that I was able to do this on my own. That I didn't need anyone else to be doing this. So I thank you for that. For everything else that went on, not so much, but for showing me that this was not something that I couldn't do on my own, that I am thankful for. Um, I hope them all the best. I wish them all the luck in the world. I really do. There are different things in this world that may hold them back, and I hope they don't. All right, so I'm just going to put a little bit of a darker pink down here in the edge of her little cheeks, just to give that little bit of a brightness to the edge of her cheek. Sometimes I do this and I look at it and wonder if I just made it look like she had black eyes. And I hope I didn't, but sometimes you look at something and go, well, that doesn't look the way I wanted it to look. Okay. There we go, I think. Now we're going to put these pinks away, and we're going to grab a really, really light brown, and we're going to give her area on her nose where her freckles are. So we're just going to give her freckles a bit of color, because anybody that has freckles knows that the skin there is always a little bit brown. And I don't know why it does that, but it's just the pigment around the freckle area. The freckles turn brown. There's always a little bit of skin pigment around that area that joins together and creates just a little bit of a brown on the nose. Then we're going to take our light skin tone, our creamy skin tone here, and we're just going to wash that out and move it around so that it's not, in a triangle. Because we don't want it to look like a little triangle on her nose, but we do want it to be blended into the other skin tones. Same with around her cheeks. Just take that light skin tone and blend those skin tones in. And then we have her cute little face. Now we're going to do her eyes. And we're going to do her eyes a fantastic green. So let's grab number 77 here. Give it a sharpen. Now what we're going to do is we're going to, of course, do the outside of the eyes and any areas of that show any movement in the eye, like this area here. We're going to do in the dark green, and down here we're going to do in the dark green in these areas here. Now my pencil isn't quite as sharp as I'd like it to be for that, so we're just going to leave that the way they are. I'm just going to put that green in there, and then we're going to take this yellow green, which is almost a, which one? I think this one. Yeah, this one. It's almost a fluorescent green, and we're just going to fill that in. The top part there needs to be the dark green. And we'll go over it with the light green just to give it a little bit of the same coloring. And there we have her beautiful green eyes. Okay. Now, let's put those back. All right, so there is our cute little face. And with that, I'm going to continue this, and I will color some more of it tomorrow. I will probably color some more of it today, but I've still got some baking to do, so I will be doing some more baking. And again, I want to say thank you and Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. I appreciate you all, and I am so happy to be here and so happy that you're all here with me. I want to say thank you to every one of my close friends that continue to encourage me and continue to encourage me every day to continue bringing videos to you all, and to continue showing you what I can do and showing you what I enjoy and what I love. I also want to say thank you to every one of you that have joined us over in Facebook and share your beautiful pictures with me. Your artwork is so fantastic, and I am so glad that you're there and I can see it. I want to thank every one of our artists that are in the Facebook group, that aren't in the Facebook group, that provide us with beautiful, beautiful pictures to color each and every day. I want to thank every one of the creators of different coloring pencils, paints, markers, gel pens, you name it. There's somebody out there creating it just to help us make beautiful, beautiful art. And that's fantastic. And I am so grateful to every one of them. Oh, and I missed her ear. I just noticed her ear was not colored. I colored one, but I didn't color the other one here. So I'm just going to quickly color her ear while I'm talking. Another person that group of people that I want to thank is Donna and Deb and all of them, all of the admins that were with the Coloritaville group, for showing me that I could do this on my own, for showing me that I didn't need anybody else to do this and to bring you the knowledge I have, or the experimentation I have, or the joy that coloring brings me. With that, I'd like to say, of course, relax, color, and stay safe. And I will see you all tomorrow. And then I will be going on vacation after Saturday color along. So I'll work on this one tomorrow as well, because as you know, I did not have any special um, deliveries this week because it is Christmas. So I'm not allowed to see any special deliveries this week. But I did receive this book, as well as another book that I have on PDF. We'll do a flip through of those very quickly, and if we have time, I will color on this with you as well. If I don't have time, I will finish it and I will post it on the Facebook group. Of course, if you want to join us over on Facebook, there is a link in the banner of my channel. Just make sure that you fill out all the application questions and we will be happy to get you in there. If you do want to support the channel with a monetized donation, my PayPal link is there as well. And all of the monetized donations that may come into the channel, I haven't had any yet, but any that do come into the channel will go towards any and all channel things, such as giveaways, shipping, that sort of thing, for anything that we provide on the channel. Of course, if you want to send me a special gift, there is a link to my Amazon gift list there, my Amazon wish list. It may be a little bit empty at this point. I don't know. My husband has gone shopping. That's all I know. So if it is empty, I do apologize. Quite frankly, I fill it up all year round, and my husband has a tendency to take a look at it and go, if she has a wish, she shall not have a wish anymore, and makes all of them come true every day. All in all, I thank you all very much for joining me. And if you want to continue joining me, of course, you can do so. I would love it if you hit the subscribe button. That tells me that you're enjoying what I'm putting out there and that you want to see it every day. Of course, hit the bell that will give you the notifications that a new video has gone up. Of course, hit the like button, and if you have any suggestions or enjoy what I'm coloring or anything like that, want to know where the book is, anything like that that I haven't possibly given you the information for, leave me a comment. I do get those comments notifications in my email as well as on my phone, and I do try to get to them as quickly as possible. All in all, thank you all. Of course, like, comment, and subscribe. Relax, color, and stay safe. Bye-bye for now.